Colonel C.K. Naidu, Indian cricket's first superstar, was imperious in his batting. His commanding stature on and off the field gave him the reins of captaincy in India's first ever test at Lord's in 1932. Cricket Country goes back in time to talk about one of his epic knocks before he stepped onto the test arena.
C.K. Naidu, he was known as the Shahenshah of Indian cricket. And we have great luminaries here, Mr. Ghulam Ahmed, Eddie Aibara, our Chief Secretary Dr. Rajaji. We have got the Managing Director of the Nagarjuna Finance Limited, Mr. Chari. We have got Mr. V.K. Srinivasan. He's also a Principal Secretary, and then he is the great cricket enthusiast. We have Mr. Ashtaputre, and of course Sai Baba, who is the live wire behind this sports complex. Your reminiscence about the great Colonel C.K. Naidu.
This is the centenary year of Colonel C.K. Naidu, and I would recommend each and every sport organization connected with the game to celebrate it in a befitting manner, to pay homage to a very great cricketer India has produced.
Rajaji with us. Dr. Rajaji has got a long history. Dr. Rajaji, Tamil Nadu, and all. Cricket is a part of, as a matter of fact, Madras, Tamil Nadu, and the Rajaji family itself. Well, sir, you must have seen Colonel C.K. Naidu in action. What are your impressions about this great cricketer?
I saw him in action only once, and it was a brilliant innings which I saw at that time. But what I read of Mr. C.K. Naidu, I think, is far more important than what I saw of him. C.K. Naidu was probably among the best cricketers which this country has produced. The only tragedy of his life was that he was born too early. If he were born maybe 20 years later, probably he would have been among the various records which are entered in the Wisden today. Then again, in an article, somebody had compared C.K. Naidu to Bradman, and I think that is what is most important. There was a cricketing genius in everything that he did, in his batting, in his bowling, in his fielding, and in his captaincy. I would be particularly happy if Hyderabad, with the Sport Coaching Foundation, produces a couple of C.K. Naidus. Then Kankaya Naidu from Machilipatnam would be extremely happy. That is, I think, the most befitting tribute we can give it to him.
He was an embodiment of majesty and grace. He evolved a style that was his own, a style that was very Indian, lyrical as our folklore.
I was very fortunate to have seen Colonel Naidu in the twilight of his great cricket career. In 1948, I came to study here in Delhi College, and we used to go and watch the great Holkar team play. I seemed to know Colonel Naidu long before I saw him because of my father. My father played a lot of cricket with him, and I grew up to believe that Colonel Naidu was a legend.
Colonel C.K. Naidu was the only cricketer in India who played first-class cricket for almost 5 decades, and astonishingly, at the age of 61, he played for UP against Rajasthan in the year 1956. Under his able leadership, the Holkar cricket team went on to be 4 times champion in Ranji Trophy and 6 times runners-up. His incredible sense of discern and spirit of motivating his teammates enabled him to spot talents like Captain Mushtaq Ali, Captain Chandu Sarvate, and Hiralal Gaikwad.
Padma Shri Captain Mushtaq Ali, Captain C.T. Sarvate, and Hiralal Gaikwad. I would like to know from you, Mushtaq Sahab, how do you rate Colonel Naidu as a captain?
First of all, I must say that you have called us 3 jewels. The jewels without shine now. I have seen many cricketers all over the world, but then the Colonel C.K. Naidu was really the greatest of all. I call him in Shahenshah of cricket.
Captain Sarvate, you have seen him as a cricketer, as a captain. What qualities impress you most in Colonel Naidu as a cricketer?
As a cricketer, he was supreme. There is no question about his batting. He is one of the most aggressive batsmen I have ever seen. And the way he attacked all types of bowling, the fast bowling, the slow bowling, the medium pacers, is something amazing. He was a genius as a batsman, and his whole aim was to destroy the bowler. And he took the first opportunity to attack the bowler and hit him off his length. That was his main idea.
Sir, it is said that Colonel Naidu was your mentor he not only discovered you, but also nurtured you and helped you to develop into an outstanding left arm spinner?
Well, he used to instruct me. I mean, I had a different field placing. He changed my field placing, and then he was sort of aggressive. His approach was very aggressive. Even if you bowl, you have to attack the batsman and get him out.
A precursor of cricket, a popular game, it was Colonel C.K. Naidu who brought the game for the common people, which hitherto had been an exclusive privilege of the princes and maharajas. He led the Indian cricket team in its debut as an international side in the year 1932 at Lord's. Maharaja of Porbandar stepped down in favor of Colonel C.K. Naidu for better performance of the team. He was the first Indian cricketer to become the Wisden cricketer in the year 1933. The then President of India, Honorable Dr. Rajendra Prasad, awarded him prestigious Padma Bhushan Award in the year 1956. He was given the honorable membership of MCC in 1965, and as a token of remembrance, his favorite bat has been displayed in the Cricket Museum of the club. The tour of 1936 to England saw him hitting 36 sixes, a feat that remains unmatched even today.
What made Naidu quite different than anybody else was sheer elegance of the man, and the magic was timing. When he struck the ball, it was not blowing of the trumpets, it was sheer rhythm. Bat was not a part, was a part and parcel of his body. In fact, he treated a bat like a walking stick. It was an extension of his arm, perhaps a magic in his wrist, and he lifted the ball with great ease, which I have never seen in anybody.
Hailing from an illustrious family, he inherited all the virtues that made him an outstanding individual. Preoccupation with cricket didn't pose hindrance to his family responsibilities. A loving and a caring father, he left after him a rich heritage of culture and discipline with his able sons and daughters.
His general philosophy in life, he used to tell occasionally that he never gives up easily. And in cricket, if you are afraid of fast bowling or any sort of opposition, then you better give up the game.
Well, I was interested in painting, and whenever I brought a sketch or a drawing, whatever I brought, he used to appreciate a lot, and he used to hang it in our drawing room. And once when he was hospitalized, when he regained consciousness, he looked at the walls and said, "ये दीवार खाली क्यों है? तुम्हारा painting लगा दो इसमें." And that was a sentence he said as soon as I entered the room.
He was interested in us getting some degrees, getting as much education as possible, and the choice of subjects were left to us.
So far as father's life was concerned, 3 Ds dominated his life.
We have decided that the highest award for services to the game, from a player to an administrator to a scorer to a commentator to a writer to a groundsman, very much like the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, will be given every year to commemorate the C.K. Naidu centenary.